What is happening? Imagine this, right? You just chilling at home and it's like 3 a.m. and you decide, man, I'm looking for a good show, right? So you decide to stumble upon this really old website and you notice that all the animes on there, you can't even pronounce, mind you. And every 2 seconds, an ad pops up talking about some Britney's 5 minutes away. That is exactly how I found this crazy anime called Brothers Conflict. And let me just say, if you think that the title does imply something, just know you are correct, okay? This anime is about brothers, and let me just say, there is a lot of conflict, okay? But here I am reliving my trauma for your entertainment. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into this chaotic show called an anime. So we are first introduced to our main girl, Emma Hinata, who discovers that she has 13 new stepbrothers after her father remarries and basically kicks her out of the house. No, cause like, why did her dad do her so dirty? Like, guys, keep this in mind too. She's been living by herself for like all her life because her dad's like never there, really. And by the time he actually does remarry, he freaking takes back the house and then tells her, get the fuck out. I kid you not. So now she is tasked with moving in with her new siblings and really trying to get used to the so-called family dynamics. In the very first episode, we dive into basically who her new siblings are. Just to keep it simple, guys, I cannot remember everyone's name, so I'm just gonna call them by their hair color and like some personality trait, okay? So first up, we got the oldest brother, who is essentially always taking care of the youngest brother, who is, let's just say, hasn't been corrupted. And then we have the athletic brother, then the brother that's essentially a hoe, then the popular but quiet brother who honestly barely says any lines. I noticed. Then we have the twins, one that's essentially normal and the other one, let's just say, freaky as hell. Like, I don't know what's up with this character, but he be making some outlandish statements. And then we have the brother that's essentially sounds like he's high all the time. Then we have the brother that's low-key looks like a character from Blade Blade. And then we have the brother that acts like the actual mother of the show. Then the idol brother who's essentially a douchebag. Then we actually have a normal sibling for once that actually wants a genuine relationship. But you'll later find out in season 2 he wants to do more. So we're just gonna leave that. Then we have the youngest of the twins, basically doesn't really show his face for the rest of the show. Guys, I had to like genuinely like stop and actually do some research on these characters, and I was essentially right. I was just joking about them being older, but no, it's true, because like majority of all of them are, kid you not, like in their 20s or late 20s hitting 30s. Oh my gosh, what am I watching? So like every show that has a protagonist, let's just say lacks common sense, has a talking animal that really helps guide her and really showcase where that common sense truly is. So in this case, we have a talking squirrel. And guys, keep this in mind. This guy is the freaking MVP of this whole entire show. Like, he can honestly smell bullshit like a mile away. He be calling out these brothers left and right. Like, guys, he is the realest one here, okay? So keep that in mind when he tells you something's up, okay? Because something is truly freaking up. So really, after we are first introduced to basically majority of all the brothers, you know, essentially the guy who looks like a character from Blade Blade, he essentially has some serious issues regarding the fact that he has a new sibling that he also goes to school with, which is understandable, which I appreciate, because this is showing like actual brother and sister dynamics, you know what I mean? Because I know essentially that's how I feel whenever I had to go to the same school as my brother, you know, like, oh man, here he goes, you know what I mean? So I actually appreciate that. And then the same thing involving her idol brother, who essentially just thinks that she's just a random girl who just wants to be a part of their lives all of a sudden. So yeah, I thought that was a nice way of introducing them and showcasing actual sibling relationships, you know, which is really nice and refreshing.
Beginning of this modest record, he had just completed.
She's the first girl I've ever seriously had a thing for.
Wait a minute!
Everything had been.
Why did she have to wind up becoming my stepsister? I can't accept this. We'll never accept this. I won't give up on her.
So like every Wattpad story, our protagonist had to get a little tired and basically ends up passing out, causing her siblings having to put her in her new bedroom and basically making sure that she's okay and well rested, really. See guys, this is pretty normal sibling behavior, you know? Everything's fine, you know? They're just trying to really help her out and oh my gosh, no.
Stop it. Get some help.
Even though these boys are pretty handsy, I'm not really gonna question it, you know, because it's probably just them trying to show some sibling love, you know, so it should be fine. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. At the time episode 2 rolls around, really it's just them preparing for like a birthday party, like a cute little gathering for the athletic brother. We already get hints that the athletic brother starts to honestly catch feelings for Emma. But it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's like not like they're actually gonna do anything, right? Oh, fuck. Look, even though I had some questionable moments throughout the beginning of the show, I'm gonna give this some more time, you know? It might just be like the moment of the characters just really expressing themselves, all right? I'm gonna trust the process, all right?
Right, pussycat?
Oh, come on! Oh my gosh, I don't know if it's in like the genes or something, but everybody in here is a freaking titty 2.0. Like, jeez. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm done. Bro, I'm out. Oh my gosh. You can already see there's a huge discrepancy that they all seem to have weird intentions on hitting on their sister. I don't know what it is, but even the way they say sister, they're like, you're my new baby sister. How about you start calling me older brother? Like shit like that. Like, oh my gosh. Even though I watched the entire show to give an honest opinion on how I felt about this, you can already get an idea of what went down from here. Really, I'm actually very surprised when I looked it up. Apparently there's a season 2 and they're a little older and it's kind of like with the same brothers, and this time some of them are actually like really trying to pursue a full-blown romance relationship. And let me just say, oh my gosh, bro. I don't know how this was petitioned. Genuinely speaking, I don't know how that was possible, but somehow they got a season 2. And you know what's even crazier? Like, I would have been fine if it was just like a normal, regular sibling relationship without any like extra stuff. Just like, you know, like a slice of life type of family dynamic type of deal. Even then, the characters themselves weren't even that interesting to begin with. Like, is it crazy for me to say that? But like genuinely, I didn't even feel that much for the main character herself, even though she was the protagonist and going through all this. The only thing I felt for her was genuine pity. Like, it's crazy. And like the only real character that I actually liked was the squirrel, because he was the one that actually made the most sense. Like, honestly, that's just my opinion, really. Guys, if y'all made it this far, thank you so much for sticking with me through this roller coaster of an anime, and let me know in the comments, how do you feel about Brothers Conflict? Did you feel the same way as I, or did you actually are a fan of the show? I'm actually very curious. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.